Hi, it's Brandy Alexander with your weekly reading from February 25th to March 3rd. Somebody's going to be very busy this week. Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, the High Priestess, and we've got one more card that I'll surprise you with after. And also today I want to continue on from 3 weeks ago when we started doing an evaluation of ourselves and our life to set goals. Remember how I was reading those out and you had to score yourself 0 to 6? Well, we're going to continue today. So with these cards, it looks like Ace of Cups. It's one of the best cards in the whole tarot. You're getting a gift from heaven. It wasn't that long ago that you had this, and it's peace. Something's going to make you feel peaceful, but also something's being heaven sent. And these cards have an awful lot to do with spirituality and all this good feeling that comes with that. So whether you're doing meditation or whether you've been learning a new modality or gleaning new information somehow, it is very much on an esoteric level. So whatever is coming your way, it's definitely meant to be. You've got, I think there's meditation involved. There's all these lotus blossoms that are in the water there, and it is really about spirituality, like I've been saying, but some gifts are going to be given to you that you weren't expecting, and it is just really, really, really good. This involves travel too. This is a card of travel and newness. I've been just really feeling like maybe you're going to travel somewhere on a holiday, and this was like from end of last year. I remember because it was very similar cards, similar ideas that you might be traveling on a holiday or you've traveled somewhere, and it will give you new information and new ideas and maybe you're going to meet somebody and they're going to impact on your lives. This has to do with the High Priestess as well. These are all super, super spiritual. The High Priestess has to do with esoteric knowledge. She has to do with all the religions. And it is life-changing. So there's something really big that's about to happen. It's said with the High Priestess too, which I found kind of interesting, is that you might get information that you're surprised at, or you think that is a bit unreal, like wow. It seems like this is also a time where things are going to happen very, very quickly. So the information that's coming in with this travel, whether it's around, there's also an element of births of new relationships, births of children, births of new ideas, but it is all really like meant to be. Whether it's a shock, it has a pleasant outcome. It really, so go with the flow. You know, so much has been leading up to this. This has started, really, it's almost a year now. I think I started doing the readings in May, a year ago. And it's all, these are general readings, but it's all very much about people moving on, moving ahead, getting out of their own way. It never seems to stop. This travel thing, though, it's really, it's going to somewhere that is peaceful, that will bring peace in your mind, And leading up to it, though, could be very, very busy, because it's going to be something offered all of a sudden. Or maybe it's that you start looking at some travel plans and you realize there's some specials on at the minute, and you think, oh my gosh, I've got to, ask for time off work, or having to rearrange things very quickly. Or it could be through work, or it could be through birth, that you need to travel. All of a sudden somebody's having a baby and you think you need to go. Or it's start of new relationships. But it all is, sorry about the bumping from the wind, but also it's about trusting your gut. You really need to go with your gut. And this is about so many new ideas, so many opportunities just waiting for you to do it, to act. And see the water, they're all of them except for the High Priestess card have water involved, which means quite often traveling overseas. But wow, very spiritual. This there is also information that's given, so you might have learned a new skill and you're ready to impart it to others, or there's a bit of a mystery. This is all like a very mysterious card with esoteric things. Any type of spirituality, there's often hidden information that we don't always know. There's lost sea scrolls. This has the Torah, and that is the Jewish book. And I always think that when the High Priestess arrives, it's time to read the Riot Act. That's just always what I feel. It's like time to say, this is what I want, this is how it's going to be. Or maybe somebody's doing that to you. But she has a pearl of wisdom. I find that pearl in her crown. But she is those two in her crown. They're supposed to represent cow horns, but so I always do feel like she really knows what she wants, and she's stating her wants and needs. But she's coming from a place of lots of knowledge. She's coming from a place of what's sacred to her. And again, we have pomegranates, which mean fecundity, which means fertility. So it can be new ideas, but it can also be a time for spiritual growth, and it can also be a time of birth, real birth for children to come into the world, or time to get pregnant, or time for new budding relationships. It's but it really is very it's very black and white. That's how I see it. Those pillars she's between are actually representing religions, but I see it as very black and white. This is how it's got to be. So maybe you're going to be having this whole new spirituality, these new ideas, and maybe you are going to travel and you really need to put your foot down and say, this is what I'm doing, this is how it's going to be. Or maybe somebody's saying in your career, this is how it's got to be for you to move ahead. But it is a super, super positive time. Makes me want to go back to Bali by just looking at that and seeing those cards. That's what it really represents to me, the whole mystery of the happiness of the people of Bali. They don't have much, but their spirituality is integral to everything they do in their life, and that's really what those cards seem to be, a good solid foundation of spirituality that's going to change some of your lives in whatever it is, whether it's meditation or a new way of a new regime, whether it's with your eating or whatever it is. Just note that it is really a good time to do that. They're super positive. The qualifier card, it says retreat into nature and the green man. And these little fairies, these nymphs are bringing you love. And love can come from within. You've got to love yourself before you can love other people. And the green man will help you with gardening and anything in nature, but it's also time to just get that calmness and stillness that nature instills in you. Take some time out to just absorb and feel all that the universe really wants to give you. It really wants it to give you all this, and sometimes we block that just by our natural reactions and just doing the mundane, saying, no, can't do that, can't fit it in. So, I wonder what's happening. I wonder what some people are being offered. This is really neat. I'd love to know. Message me and let me know what heaven has sent you. Wow, it's raining down. It is really literally raining down these blessings. And all of that is just beautiful blessings. There's a name for them, something like Yewa or something, I can't remember, but you're being offered this beautiful, beautiful chalice of spirituality and goodness, of new relationships, new everything, really. It's up to you. And it's cups, Ace of Cups, like it's just your heart is filling over, and isn't that interesting, because the heart is represented there too. Okay, so actually I do want to say one more thing too, that this reminds me of pickup sticks as well. So this does have to do with travel, but it has to do, like, you might think, oh, what should I do, what should I do, what should I do? Just go for it. Just go for it. Any one of the ideas, any one of the things you choose, it looks like they will all be good, great outcomes. So don't fret so much. It's all happening. It's a week where things are going to be happening very quickly. I hope you can hear okay, because it's just so windy. It's that cyclone that's heading past. Whoop! Well, it's not a cyclone anymore. So let's continue on with these questions you need to ask yourself. The last time, which was 3 weeks ago, quite a while ago, I must have got carried away with other things. We had time for yourself, time to be positive, and this time we're going to talk about time to give. So rate yourself from 0 to 6. I give of my time to help others. I give my talents to aid someone or something beyond my work. I give my talents to aid someone or something beyond my work. I give my treasure and share my material things with others. I measure success by what I give rather than what I have. And actually that reminds me of these cards. When I was doing some more research on them, it said about some people will be rewarded. They will feel like they've they've achieved something really great, and that what they think they've achieved that's really great. Not everyone will think that, but that's okay. It's what you have achieved. So one person's achievement may not be as big a deal to somebody else, but remember, it's a big deal to you. So that's interesting. So I measure success by what I give rather than what I have. Okay, now time for relationships. I'd like you to do this one. I love who I am, 0 to 6. I invest quality time in the relationships that are important to me, 0 to 6. I develop my spirituality, 0 to 6. That's fascinating because of the cards that came up. This is all about taking time. Things are coming in, opportunities, there might be courses. So I develop my spirituality. I approach everyone I meet with love in my heart. So 0 to 6. I'd like to continue with these next week and get on our way. I'm really excited to see what's happening for you. Even if there's nothing necessarily outstanding in the outer world. It's your inner world. Take time to meditate. Find a quiet place outside. Breathe. Notice the sounds of nature. Notice what comes to you from spirit. It'll be coming as messages or thoughts. And these timeouts, they only need to be 5 minutes. Set a timer, close your eyes, and notice the difference it makes. I just started doing yoga again. A friend gave me a yoga mat for my birthday, and woohoo! Any little stretch, doing it super, super slowly. Just taking it slowly, noticing what my mind and body are feeling. It makes a huge difference. So I wish you a fantastic week. And it looks like some of you are going to be off traveling somewhere. How exciting, or planning a holiday that's going to happen soon. Very, very neat. Okay, talk to you in a week. Bye.